I'm originally a historian, a proper historian, and then I became a film historian. I'm interested in Argentinian cinema. I'm from Argentina. And then through that, I became interested in archives because I was what was my focus on research was Argentinian cinema in the at the end of the 20s and early 30s, and I realized that there were so many films that were lost. That's how I became aware of the archival and preservation issue. And then I did a master's degree in moving image and archiving and preservation in NYU, New York University. And after that, I became the director of Buenos Aires Film Museum, which is one of the most important film archives in Argentina. There are 2 or 3. We don't have a national film archive, so that is a problem. But the museum has a big collection, film collection, but also costumes and posters and stills. And regarding specific, this is my 3rd, 4th time here in Pordenone. And regarding silent cinema, which was one of my main interests when I was teaching film history. I used to teach silent film history. And when I arrived at the museum, my first focus was to look into the silent film collection. So in that collection, there was a huge international film collection. There was 16mm negatives, but still. And within that collection, there was famously the most complete print of Metropolis. So that was kind of a big deal at the time. This is 2009. But together with Metropolis, there were other silent lost films and a few Argentinian lost films. So we kind of did we preserved those films, and we are trying to do some restorations. We also did a book and a website dedicated to all the nitrate film that we keep at our collection. And so, that's a little bit of my journey. I say that, first of all, young generations are very lucky because they were born in the digital era, and so they have a lot of things that are available to them that were not. We had to chase first at the beginning analog projections. Wherever the films were shown, you had to wait for them to be projected. Then we had VHS, which was not a great format, but for us it was amazing to be able to rent a film. And now they have all these possibilities that they should take advantage of it, because sometimes there's so much content, and that, I think that film can change your life. I'm sure about that because it happened to me. And also that it makes the world better. It's a cliche and it may be a little bit cheesy, but I think that's true. To go to the archives, to learn what archives do, even if they don't think about working in film preservation or in archiving, just to learn what archives do, and the importance of preserving the past, not only film. I think that we are living in very complicated times, and history can help us a lot. We can learn a lot from the past, and film has been there for the past 130, 40 years. And I think that that going back and watching not only contemporary superhero films can really change not only our own life, but the world in general.